This is post-consumer glass. You can see your Heineken beer bottle, you can see your brown beer bottle, you can see your pickle jar there, all of these different colors of glass. We grind that in water, and then we have, depending on what we do, so when we grind that in water, the salt is removed, and then we have pause glass. It looks just like cement, okay? Oh. But then we have two other products depending on where we stop. Soda ash is a mixture of the wastewater from this and CO2 from our flue stack. So you see this here? This is called a contacting tower. So we would take our wastewater from the glass, and it trickles down, and you can see these wiffle balls here. They spread it out and diffuse it. And then our flue gas comes up from the bottom, and the two of those make contact and then drain out through the bottom, and that is water that is full of sodium carbonate. We can take that sodium carbonate, you just had a picture of great big huge industrial bulk bags of sodium carbonate, and we can use that to make swelling bentonite cat litter. But we can alternatively take a very common byproduct of the oil sands, and the brine water is full of something called calcium chloride, also known as pickling salt. So I think we even have a bag of this here somewhere as a pickling salt. So when we take this wastewater full of sodium carbonate, and we take pickling salt dissolved in water, or calcium chloride, which there are millions and millions of liters of this spread on dirt roads. It's a dedusting agent. Tiger Calcium makes it in Alberta, and it's used all over the Pacific Northwest. So a byproduct mineral from the brine, from processing oil sands, and a byproduct of capturing CO2 in the wastewater from pause glass. And now if you want to get a video of this, I'm going to pour these into it, and they're going to do an ion exchange, and we're going to make limestone instantly. See how that's a sludge? That's a rock. And when that dries, it is a very fine particle of limestone known as precipitated calcium carbonate. The global demand for this, it's used to fill in little holes in paper. In the pulp and paper industry, it's 11.7 billion US dollars for that. But that also, for that to turn back into CO2, you have to heat it up to 850 degrees. So it is a permanent carbon sequester and a useful product made from several waste streams. Minerals from the oil sands brine, and minerals created by taking CO2 and dissolving it to make sodium carbonate, and there you go.